Hi, it's Arron here from Hayo'u Fit, and I'm going to challenge you to feel better in 5 minutes with some really simple Qigong movements. I'm going to teach you 5 movements. We're going to do about a minute of each one, and then we're going to see if you feel better from them. Easy. So in order to tell if we're improving and feeling better from the movements, we need to have a little check-in and see how we feel now. So I want you to take a few moments to stand, soften the knees, relax the shoulders, close your eyes, and try and take a little snapshot of your body in this moment. How are you feeling right now? Is there any pain or any tension in your body? How's your posture? Do you feel balanced in your body? Are there any emotions that you're finding? And very importantly, what's your energy like? What's your chi like today? So just notice how you're feeling right now. And in 5 minutes time, we'll check in again and see if we can feel any difference. So we can open our eyes. The first thing we're going to do is check in with our breath. Breath is one of the most important things we can focus on in our day-to-day health practices, but especially within Qigong. So I want you to place one hand on top of the other on your lower abdomen. I want you to relax the shoulders, soften the knees, and let's focus on breathing in and out through the nose only. If you need to breathe in and out using the mouth, that's okay, but ideally we're going to stick to nasal breathing as much as possible throughout this session. As we breathe in, I want you to try and gently push your belly out so you feel your hands pushing away from your spine. And then when you breathe out, the belly gently draws back in towards your spine, and so your hands move back inwards as well. So focus on the sensation as the hands moving out on the in-breath, and then coming back in on the out-breath. Think about the breath being silent. And over time, hopefully quite effortless. Breathing into this area here shouldn't make us create too much tension in our body. We shouldn't be working too hard to make this happen. So just try to soften the breath as much as you can as you expand and contract out of this area. Excellent. So I want you to next come into some movements to start to stretch the body open. We're going to have our feet around about hip width apart. We're going to breathe in as we sweep our hands up. The back of the hands are going to meet. We breathe out as we gently fold forwards. Go just as far as you feel comfortable. If you can get all the way down, that's great. You should feel a nice stretch down the back of the body. From the bottom of the movement, we breathe in as we roll back up, keeping the hands close, reaching up, pushing towards the sky, and breathing out on the way down. And we can repeat. We breathe in up over the top, back of the hands to meet, breathe out as we come forwards, open up the body. Breathe in as we come back up, reaching up. Breathing out. We'll do a couple more of these. Nice flow. Breathing in. Breathing out. As you warm up, you may notice you get a little bit further into the stretch. Breathing in. The important thing is that we don't force anything. We just move through ranges of motion that feel comfortable for us. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Great. Just take a moment, notice how that feels. Maybe feeling a bit looser in the body already. The next movement we're going to have is some shaking. we're going to wake up our energy with some really gentle shaking of the body. So we're going to shake the limbs. Start by shaking the arms. And actually this shaking can become as vigorous as you want it to be, just whatever feels good for you. Trying to let every joint go loose. We're trying to feel every part of the body move. So we can relax to the shoulders, shaking the shoulders out. And then we can start to shake the legs. If you feel like you can get one leg off the floor, great. If you can't stand on one leg and balance, you can just shake your thighs back and forth, or you can start to bounce your heels a little bit to get that movement through the whole body. Whatever feels good for you, really. Shaking every joint, letting the ankles go loose, letting the toes feel like they're shaking. And then as you get into it, you can just shake in all directions. If you feel okay, you can gently shake your head. Shake your arms, shake your back. Whatever feels good for you, the weirder and more wonderful you look, the better. A little bit longer, we can do another 10 seconds of shaking, so shake quite vigorously if you feel okay to. And at the end of this 10 seconds, we're going to stop completely still and notice how our bodies feel. So 3, 2, 1, let's just stand completely still. Maybe close your eyes for a moment. And see what you notice happening in your body. Feel that tingliness, that buzziness. The energy is alive and awake. Next up, we're going to relax our arms, relax our shoulders, twisting gently from side to side. With no tension in the arms, they just swing. And as they swing, they gently drum different areas of our body. So the backhand will be knocking gently into the center of the spine. The front hands will just be gently cupping around the abdomen wherever they land. So this backhand gently drumming that lower back. This area is known as the gate of life. It's a nice energy point. It helps to wake up some of that chi. And the front hands are just gently cupping across the abdomen, gently drumming the organs to help release any stuck energy, any stuck chi from the body. And we're still breathing nice and relaxed as we swing from side to side. Let's come back to stand completely still again. Okay. We're going to do one last thing. We're going to stimulate this flow of energy all around the body with some simple massage. So putting one hand on top of the other on your lower abdomen. We're going to massage 3 times around the abdomen. 3 times the other way. And then we're going to bring our hands around to the kidneys. We're going to massage our kidneys. And then with loose fists, we're going to drum quite vigorously around the body. Twice through, coming down the back and outside of our legs, out over the toes, up the inside of the calves, round the abdomen, up to the chest, down the front and inside of the arm, all the way out to the fingertips, up the back of the arm, up over the shoulder, cross to the other side, down the front and inside of the arm, up the back of the arm, up over the shoulder, neck, chin, face, temples, forehead, down the back of the neck, into the back of the ribs, down the back of the legs, all the way down the back, out over the toes, up through the inside of the thighs, down the abdomen, chest, inside of the arms, back and outside of the arms, down the inside of the arms, back and outside of the arms. Back of the neck, into the mid-back, gently finishing over your kidneys. Finish with your hands one on top of the other on your lower abdomen. Close your eyes for a moment. Come back to that breath. Take a moment to notice how your body now feels. What's changed? At the end of the Qigong, we often have a sensation of feeling calm, yet energized. This calmness of mind with a body that's full of Qi energy. Maybe you also notice that your posture's a bit better. Maybe you can feel this sense of energy flowing around the body. Maybe there's less tension or less pain. Whatever it is you feel, in 5 minutes, you should be feeling different to how you did before. Each of those movements are super powerful on their own. You can do them on their own, just for a minute or 2 minutes, depending on how long you've got, or you can put them all together and you'll notice a change in your energy. Obviously, the longer you do this for, the more impact it's going to have. So a minute of Qigong is great, 5 minutes of Qigong is brilliant, 10 to 15 or even more is even better for your body and for your mind. So I hope you enjoyed that short practice, and I look forward to seeing you in a class with us very soon. So finishing, we bring the left hand to the center of the chest, right fist into the palm, and we're going to take a bow.